When identifying a suitable replacement multi-point lock mechanism, one of the most important considerations will be the operation of the existing mechanism. The operation refers to the way in which the remote locking points are engaged and retracted, and there are 5 main ways in which this is achieved, and we'll have a quick look at each of them here. The lock on the leftmost of this picture is one of the most popular operations, which is lift lever. As the name suggests, this relies on the lever being lifted in order to engage the locking points, and then the Euro cylinder used to deadlock them in place. As a result, the spindle follower, which is this part of the gearbox here, is all of one piece solid construction, no separations or independent parts in there, and the spindle follower is used to lift the lever to engage the locking points, which can then be deadlocked in place, and pulled down to retract the locking points. The next lock along is a double spindle night latch mechanism. This features 2 spindle followers. Again, these are both of solid construction. The top follower is the dedicated internal, and the bottom is the dedicated external follower. This isn't always the case. There are some double spindle night latch mechanisms where this is reversed, and there are different spacings and sizes, but the operation will generally include one to be a dedicated internal and one to be a dedicated external follower. The internal follower will allow access to the latch, so when you pull the lever down it will retract the latch, whereas the external follower will not allow access to the latch. Therefore, on the outside of the door, without a key, you cannot gain entry to the property, hence the night latch functionality. You can lift both to engage the other locking points, so you can secure the property from the outside, but you cannot gain entry via the latch without the key. The key in this case would retract the latch bolt itself as well, so from the outside that's how you achieve entry. The next functionality would be key wind, which is this lock here. Key wind again will feature a single follower. This follower will be of solid construction, so no separations or independent parts. And with this lock, again, you cannot lift the lever. It will only pull down to retract the latch. The remote locking points are all operated by way of the Euro cylinder. The Euro cylinder will wind the locking points out using some internal gearing in the lock case. So as you turn the key, you will physically wind the locking points into position. And to unlock the door, as you turn the key, you will wind them back in again to the unlocked position. Hence, key wind mechanism. The next mechanism along is a split spindle night latch. So this is the third of the operations to offer a night latch functionality, whereby you cannot get back in from the outside without a key, and this is achieved by way of a split spindle in the case of this mechanism. So this follower in this gearbox is made of 2 sections that will turn independently, and depending on the manufacturer this may be 2 sections, 3 sections, the separation may be inline, the separation may be offset, but there will be more than one moving part to the spindle follower, and each of those moving parts will do an independent job, achieve something different, depending on whether that's set to be the internal or the external side. So it's achieving a very similar functionality to the double spindle night latch. However, the job of both the internal and external follower is achieved by just the one follower, which has a separation inside it. Therefore, depending on what side of the door you are, you would set your spindle to only interact with the portion of the follower that is designated to be. In this case, this would be the external portion of the follower, so it would not retract the latch. Whereas, if it was all the way through the lock case, touching the other side of the follower, that part of the follower, when the lever was pulled down, would indeed retract the latch. Hence, this would be the internal section. Again, the key will retract the latch from both sides of the door. Hence, you can enter the property with the key from the external side. It can be lifted in order to throw and engage the other locking points. But when pulled down, the external side will only retract the locking points and will not retract the latch. Only when it's all the way through would it retract the latch. So by setting the spindle, you dictate which is the internal and external side of the door. The final operation is an automatic multi-point locking system. These are newer but plentiful. This is an automatic winkhouse mechanism. Gearbox is very similar to that of a lift lever mechanism or a split spindle night latch mechanism. Single follower. The difference here is that the locking points are engaged automatically by some sort of trigger device on the lock itself. In this case, by these triggers here. Other manufacturers achieve this with different forms of trigger. Some use a sensor of some sort, some will use magnets, and some will use a mechanism such as these mechanical triggers on the locking points themselves. But these are how the locking points are thrown, and they can either be retracted by a downwards motion from either side of the door, and what is often the case is they will not fit an external lever in conjunction with an automatic lock, as the key will also retract all of the locking points, including the latch. So where an automatic lock is installed, generally speaking, there will be no external lever to interact with the lock case, just a pull handle, and the lever on the inside of the door will be always active and able to unlock the mechanism. And that's an automatic mechanism. And those are the 5 main types of lock operation.